in this. First of all, they got it on recording. Second of all, they saying Gucci Mane snitched. And third, you were not supposed to commit another federal offense, and you did, and they caught you. And it's multiple federal offenses at that. Late on the react. Nah, we fake been on it. We fake been on it. I ain't gonna lie, yo, bro. Boy, been running up numbers fast as hell. 21 hours, this shit got 121,000, bro. Yo, Pooh Shiesty all over the news right now. This shit crazy, bro. And they talking about Gucci Mane became an informant. What?
Gucci Mane is officially
the
greatest snitch in hip hop since 6ix9ine. Gucci Mane just made sure that Pooh Shiesty.
Yo, hold on. Why is my? All right, there we go.
Pooh Shiesty will be 50 years old. In our last video, we revealed how Pooh Shiesty, his girlfriend, his daddy, they're all sitting in jail right now on Fed charges. And today, the feds finally came out, gave their press conference and broke down why they arrested Pooh Shiesty, his daddy, his girlfriend, among other people, including they got, an arrest warrant for Big 30 right now. And they broke down, it all stemmed from this Gucci Mane incident. See, we reported 4 months ago that Pooh Shiesty held Gucci Mane at gunpoint, made him sign a contract to take Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal. The feds update is even worse. Which is even
crazy because it's just like, didn't he say like, yo, he came to him before and was like, yo, bro, on some regular shit, yo, I just want to get out my deal before that even happened? Well, that's what he said.
First off, Pooh Shiesty is the dumbest human being on earth. You don't get much stupider than Pooh Shiesty. 2, Gucci Mane is one of the biggest rats in hip-hop history. One of the most surprising rats in hip-hop history. Gucci Mane is the last rapper that if you told me
I ain't gonna lie, that is actually crazy as hell. I wonder how the streets gonna react to this one. I know Memphis in shambles right now. I feel bad for y'all niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The rat, I will tell you no way. Gucci Mane is officially a rat after today.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals.
Wait, so there was 9 people involved with this shit?
Individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel.
Yo, I sound like he nervous as shit.
And Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3
Yo, this shit was in January and they're just now getting arrested for it?
Music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
The indictment says Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. They got Pooh Shiesty and his daddy at like a Staples, printing out the contract they made up themselves.
Bro, and the funny thing is, isn't that like public files? Like Staples keeps like that in some, I know that has to be in some type of database, gang. Like you feel me?
So they brought the contract to the studio. Pooh Shiesty told Gucci Mane, hey, can I holler at you in the private room? Gucci said, yeah, they go to the private room. Pooh Shiesty said, hey, listen, could you sign me out of this deal? Sign this contract and release me, please. Gucci Mane said, hell no, I ain't signing you out of the deal. Bro, bro, you just came home, you hot as grease. Bro, I'm not signing you out this deal, bro. Yo, you my artist. Pooh Shiesty got irritated. Then Pooh Shiesty told somebody to go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why Pooh Shiesty thought, yo, bro, you was finna get out, be the hottest name, and you about to get out this contract, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You not getting out of shit. You not getting out of shit. How do I tell you? You not getting out of shit.
And grab his bag.
Out of
the person then brought the bag to Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty pulled out an AR pistol, they said, and pointed it at Gucci and told Gucci to sign it. Gucci obviously said, all right, cool, I'll sign it. Now, while Pooh Shiesty got a pistol to Gucci Mane, making him sign it, Pooh Shiesty, grimy Memphis dudes, is in the other room robbing Gucci Mane's security, robbing like white dudes who came with Gucci Mane. These is business people. These is people who came with Gucci. White boys. They robbing the white boys.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, bro, it's time to get up out of there. But they probably didn't even know a thing was going on. That shit was like, it was just a regular conversation. Ain't too much noise going on. Like,
for their Rolex bags with multiple watches in it, for their wallets, for everything. I'm like,
what is up with niggas going around to recording studios with 8, 5, 6, 7? Like, yo, niggas be having mad watches, bro. Why do y'all have mad jewelry?
Hold on. If the purpose was to have
music,
to sign you out of the deal, why are you robbing the people with Gucci? That makes no sense whatsoever. But the robbery continued.
I ain't gonna lie, in that situation, everybody gotta go. In that situation, that's probably what they was thinking. Yo, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta get it.
Even though Gucci Mane was signing the contract to get Pooh Shiesty from out of it. Now, apparently, like, Pooh Shiesty had to ask his daddy, which is why the daddy is currently, in jail. Pooh Shiesty had to ask his daddy, hey, Pops, is this good enough? The Pops said, nah, Pooh, tell him to, like, sign a date.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other.
Funny thing is that, like, they made it even worse robbing everybody else in that situation, though. It would have been like, all right, bro, you just robbed the owner of a recording label. Now you just got unnecessary robberies added onto your charges.
High-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm.
Yo, son, I ain't gonna lie, this is a non-negotiable. I don't think you can even fight this, bro. They denying that shit off rip. Yo, bro, don't even come to court. Don't even think you can request some shit. You heard?
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
First off, man, Pooh, you going to jail, bro. Yeah, I don't know how much to explain this. You ain't coming home.
It's no fighting this. First of all, they got it on recording. Second of all, they saying Gucci Mane snitched. And third, you were not supposed to commit another federal offense, and you did, and they caught you. And it's multiple federal offenses at that. I ain't gonna lie, this shit might be over with. Yo, bro, chalked up. Career over.
At 50, if you're lucky. I'm thinking at this point, it's 60 plus, bro, because they got y'all in 4K. So, Pooh Shiesty recruited one dust mice, one of the dustiest of the dust mice, called Damn Fool 375. So, this dude he robbed the dudes who was with Gucci Mane, and they also robbed Gucci Mane as well, okay? So we see it right here. So on surveillance footage from
and they got the exact watch, Batman Rolex. Like, yo.
Location, the individual believed to be Rogers can be seen exiting the building carrying what appears to be the Louis Vuitton bag reported stolen. Now, Rogers also posted a video on his Instagram showing him wearing a Rolex GMT Master Batman Rolex with an oyster steel that appears visually similar to the watch stolen from So this dude is flexing with stolen watch.
Bro, what? And they got the picture of the nigga to Instagram. Yo,
watches and stolen jewelry because he never had nothing, man.
Yo, it's over,
this
bro.
dude draws still stink.
Ain't gonna lie.
Right? This dude look dusty. Right? He never had nothing. He never had no Rolex. And it's a shame as well, because you doing drills for Pooh Shiesty, who's a multimillionaire, and you ain't never had a Rolex. So he's flexing, and the police are seeing this like,
it is so crazy, bro. You work so hard to get out the trenches, and now you in jail for damn near life. Bro, that's like, yo, bro. He ain't gonna regret it now, but like, yo, 5 years, 7 years from now, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas might feel that one.
Thank God. Thank God. And what makes things worse is the person who they robbed had air tags on the product. So they stole these things and they're bringing these things to their homes.
Yo, oh my God, yo, this is like running into this is like a mouse getting caught in a trap if I ever seen one, gang. So he stole the items. The nigga was smart enough to have an air tag on it. So now let's just see all the places that and he could literally give his phone and be like, yo, he's been here, 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 here. So now, right? Say if he was in a place that he wasn't supposed to be, yo.
And the air tags is tracking them the entire time. They're being tracked with the air tags. So the air tags got their location. Then the police go to your Instagram.
Yo, think about it this way, bro. They basically snitched on themselves, bro. If he went anywhere that he was not supposed to be, they basically have a search warrant to search that, right? Or am I bugging? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty sure they've been charged with everything. So maybe it won't go that far, but that's still like a crazy ass like.
See you posted up with the same things you. All right, but forget about it, bro. All right, bro, cool, man. Yo, Pooh Shiesty, you cook, bro. And after all this abundance of evidence, we didn't find out that everybody who got robbed, including Gucci Mane, is cooperating.
The charging document outlines some of the...
Okay. I thought he was saying like everybody that was with him or some of the people that was with him was cooperating. I was about to be like, yo, this nigga got backdoored worse than Lil Durk or some shit. I don't know.
Evidence, just some, establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborate.
Cell phone records. So I was right. He probably, because they're probably going to get those stolen items back after all this is said and done. He had an air tag tracing them the whole time. So they're going to look into the information that they've been like presented, gang. He comes in the police station with his phone. Yo, I got robbed. I got the places that this person has been. Oh yeah, why haven't you called the police before? Well, I ain't gonna lie. K's to my face. You know what I mean?
The coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location.
And there's probably a location on that. Like, there's probably an exact location. If that's the person who took the watch and the items, there's probably an exact location where he went to the rental car place.
A nearby office supply store and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene, matching at least two of the defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. In this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They could have had this search warrant, all this stuff happened, but they wanted to confirm. And the funny thing is that they waited so long that they didn't even have to do anything. The job just literally did itself. I think they said, yo, the nigga Pooh Shiesty posted this shit.
Met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document.
Gucci Mane's real name is Roderick Davis, and he is identified as RD in the paperwork. I want to say Gucci Mane is the biggest rat since 6ix9ine, but I'm happy about this, sir. Tell on all these niggas, man. Right? Man, yo, listen, man.
Yo, bro, this nigga Fly gonna give me tape.
Out here robbing them good whites.
He funny as shit. He said, yo, bro, tell on all these niggas, man. Fuck it. Like,
folks acting like y'all can be held accountable. Man, Gucci Mane, I'm proud of you, man, for not keeping it street. Bro, they rob your employees.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Though Gucci Mane got a family, like, I don't think he putting on that street persona no more. That shit out the window, bro. Some people might feel a way about it. I feel like some people in Memphis might feel a way about it, but hey, man.
Gucci Mane, RD, personally knew Pooh Shiesty Williams Jr. by both his legal name and the name under which he performs. So he identified Pooh Shiesty by his legal name and the name under in which he performs. All right?
He told
so they verified Pooh Shiesty's Instagram account, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this says, RD, Gucci Mane, described Pooh Shiesty as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Pooh Shiesty matched the individuals and depicted throughout Pooh Shiesty's Instagram. The victims also identified Pooh Shiesty's daddy Instagram as Mob Ties Global. Now, Big 30. Gucci Mane and the other people that got robbed identified Big 30, a well-known hip-hop artist also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. Gucci Mane...
and I ain't gonna lie. So, yo, bro, they literally walked into the trap. Yo, gang, it wasn't even a trap at this point, gang. It wasn't even a trap. He told them they Instagram, and all they had to do was wait for these niggas to post the wrong thing. That's literally all that happened. That is crazy.
Identify his Instagram account as...
Like, sometimes I be saying, like, yo, it's no way, like, cops be on Instagram, like, watching these niggas, because they would have been made a move. Nah. They're making a move, but they trying to build the RICO. They're not trying to catch no, one murder that happened every year or some shit. Like, they're not trying to catch no shit like that.
Big 30, which is verified by Instagram. The account contains photographs of Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty and Waters and others. We like to laugh and joke, but let's be serious right here. Gucci Mane had to tell, not for the obvious reasons. Gucci Mane has Pooh Shiesty signed to him. Gucci Mane knows that Pooh Shiesty is demanding a heavy bag. Gucci Mane can take Pooh Shiesty right now and sell Pooh Shiesty to a larger label and receive a $15-20 million bag. If Pooh Shiesty made Gucci Mane under duress sign release papers to get Pooh Shiesty from out of his deal,
I guess Gucci Mane doesn't get nothing from it. He doesn't gain nothing from that. So it's like he's losing an artist and he's not even gaining no money out of it, because it's like, I'm not even trying to sell you to a bigger company or let them sign you. It's like, I'm not getting no money. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this situation fake 50-50. Like, it's crazy how the situation can play out like this. Because on Gucci Mane's side, it's like, yo, bro, I have an artist. He's hot right now. This nigga want me to sign a release for him. And I don't gain nothing from it. But on the other side, it's like, yo, bro, you playing with my cousin. My family feels some type of way. Plus, you denying me getting out my contract, gang. Like, I feel like, me personally, I don't know, bro, who's right or wrong in this situation.
When Gucci Mane goes to court to say, hey, I signed this under duress, Gucci Mane would have had to tell anyways. Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was gonna take a $15 or $20 million L to keep it street and real, right? Like y'all didn't think that Gucci Mane was gonna allow Pooh Shiesty to finesse.
And he's a record label owner. I feel like some of that shit goes out the window when, like, feds and stuff is involved. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, of course you're not gonna say nothing or shit like that, but like I don't know.
Out the contract, go ahead and sign a $20 million deal and keep him out of it, right? Y'all didn't think Gucci Mane was that stupid, right? That he was gonna lose $20 million for trying to be street, right? For trying to win over y'all validation. Man, cut it out, man. Gucci Mane said...
And the funny thing is that could have been a win-win situation, right? Because obviously if he's going to a bigger company, right? They sell Pooh Shiesty, he gets off the contract, he gets his $20 million, and then whatever they offer Pooh Shiesty is whatever they offer him. But obviously it's gonna be something lower than that $15 million. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
I feel like it's gonna be crazy lower than 15 million.
My two options here is I either tell them folks I signed that contract under duress and tell, or lose out on $20 million. I'm telling, as he should, because Gucci Mane only had one option. Because if he planned on contesting signing the release paper, he would still have to explain, bro, this is your signature. They have you on camera signing this. You is on camera signing this release paper. Because
that's crazy how that plays out. Yo, I just that thought about it. So if he would have went there, they would have said, yo, bro, we have you on paper releasing this artist. Like, there's nothing you can do. Now he's in a position where he's literally losing the $15 million. He got a snitch. Yo, this shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Indictment, they said that Pooh Shiesty and his daddy pulled out a cell phone and they recorded Gucci Mane signing it so Gucci Mane can't deny signing it. So if they have you on camera signing this release paper, they got your signature on the paper, they can take this to any label and say, hey, yo, we're out of the contract. I want a new deal. Gucci Mane would have had to say in court of law, these folks made me sign this under duress. Well, how did they make you sign it under duress? They made me sign it under duress.
Think about it this way. What if it wasn't even like, yo, bro, I just hate this nigga. Nah, I just want my money. Like, what if it's like, yo, bro, I just want my money. We talking about $15 million here, gang. That's what we talking about. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I ain't that.
Rest. By telling me if I don't sign it, they will kill me. They had a pistol to me. If you was going to say this in civil court, then you could have just said this in criminal court, in which he did. Gucci Mane did what he had to do to make sure that Pooh Shiesty and them folks got locked up. So he now has the proof and the evidence that they made him sign this under duress. So now Pooh Shiesty is still signed to Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane still got Pooh Shiesty rights.
And the funny thing is that now he might lose on that 15 million, 20 million being that Pooh Shiesty in jail, but he will forever get paid off his songs. It's crazy how niggas winning that, gang. That's crazy, gang. That's so crazy. So while he's literally rotting in jail, I'm getting paid off of what you made. Oh my God. Yo.